Yo, how's it going, guys? So this is a new mini-series I'm starting called To Become a Champion. And in this series, I'm going to make several videos covering my favorite hiding spots, runouts, angles, spawn peaks, and etc. on each different map in the ranked rotation. And the reason I'm going to do this is because I want to help you guys reach a higher rank. As most of you guys know, I'm currently champion and I've been diamond and champion every single season since I've started playing the game. So I want to share some of my favorite things to do to help you guys out. Now, just to let you guys know, the stuff I'm going to show you isn't necessarily new, but I don't see enough of you guys using these specific runouts and hiding spots and whatnot that could easily help you get kills and win the round. And also, if you ever want to play with me, you can follow me on Twitch at Jovialsbread, or the link will be in the description below. I play with followers and subscribers every time I stream. You can also message me on Twitter or Instagram. Links for those will be in the description below as well. But alright, let's get right into it. Okay, so for the first thing I want to show you guys is probably one of my favorite hiding spots slash angles that I never see anybody doing this except me, which is just kind of weird. Now, you can do this with any character, but I'd either prefer Legion or Ella just because it makes it easier. So the thing you want to do is you either want to have Legion and you want to put 2 of your Legion mines down at this doorway, or if you have an Ella mine, put it about right there if you're like running Ella shotgun. So you put your Legion mines down and you sit right here behind this wall. And as they walk into the room, they'll hit your Legion mine, and most of the time they are aiming this way at the objective because they expect their enemy to be here. So you're going to be right behind them and get the easiest kill possible. It works basically every time I do this, and no one ever expects it, and I never see anybody doing this, and I'm quite surprised because it works very well. Here's an example of what it looks like. Alright, Connor, you ready to get slam, dog? This will be easy, dude.
Dude, I'm so about to slam you. Like, you have no
What were you saying? That was a little easy. Now, for another tip slash run out I want to show you guys is how to kill a guy repelling sandwich. Okay, so sometimes you'll get a Blackbeard or a Nomad or someone on sandwich, and usually if it's a Nomad or if he communicates with his teammates, you'll have a claymore on this window that people usually try to jump out, and you'll instantly die when you go to shoot him off. Also, some people try to jump out ventilation window down here, which is usually claymored, or again nomaded off, so you can't jump out here either. So one of the best things to do, especially if they're repelling sandwich, I actually did this in a ranked game like 2 days ago, is break down the main door here, and you can run across before you even get detected and start shooting the second you get detected and easily get the kill. Like I said, I did this like 1 or 2 days ago in a full champion game and was easily able to pick a guy off repelling sandwich because they never expect you to come out the main door. They expect you to come out that ventilation window, or they expect you to come out the window up top by archives here.
No, oh, she was. Wait, what the f? Okay, I need to see this. Before she even looked at me, I died. That's bullshit. It showed that she wasn't looking at me, but she was the entire time.
Okay, now this next thing I want to show you guys is how to properly attack ventilation and workshop, because there's an angle you can use to get some easy kills and really attack this objective easily. Now, most of the time you're going to want to plant in ventilation here. So imagine the objectives here, because I know it's not right now. But the defenders will usually have a rotational opened up into here. That way they can switch between workshop and ventilation extremely fast. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take armory. Now, they're usually going to have a roamer up in armory, and they're going to have the 2 hatches, you know, barricaded off. So you're gonna want to have maybe a Habana or Thermite to be able to get these hatches open, which will be super useful. But the main thing I like to do after I get up here, usually they're also going to have a hole here watching the window for anybody to hop in the window. You know, they'll have a roamer up here, so if you hop in the window, he can shoot you off. But if we take control of armory, one thing I like to do is open up right here on the floor. That way, we can completely see this rotation hole. So say I'm up here, and my teammates downstairs, and we're running like a Nomad, and a Capital, and a Gridlock. We completely Nomad, you know, the doors off, we Capital the room, smoke it, fire it off, get some Gridlocks down, and my teammate goes to hop in the window to plant. So the first thing the defenders are going to do, especially if we get the plant off, is rotate right through this rotation hole. But if I'm upstairs, I can easily pick anybody off who comes through this rotation hole and get some insanely easy kills. I do this basically every time we play border and we attack this objective, and I always seem to get a kill here. And then we can easily get the plant off. I watch this the whole entire round, and we usually end up winning because it's so hard for them to take it back. So that's one of the best ways and one of my favorite angles to attack ventilation and workshop. Now for this next thing I want to show you guys is how to defend bathroom and tellers extremely easily. Now I don't see enough people going here because they really just don't know how to defend it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you pick a castle, and then you're going to want to open the hatch. And now you're going to want to have most of your teammates playing upstairs with like either 1 or 2 downstairs. So you're going to go upstairs, and the first thing you're going to want to do is castle this doorway off into the hallway. That way no one can push the hallway and kill you guys. Then you want to get all your teammates to reinforce all 3 of these walls, reinforce these 2 walls back here, and reinforce these 2 walls here. That way you're completely boxed in and no one can push you. And then for your next castle, you're going to want to put it on this window here. That way no one can hop in and again shoot you guys. Now, for your last and final castle, you're gonna want to put on the archives door here. But one important thing to remember is to make sure you shoot the computer. That way no one can hop up and shoot you guys, because if he did, that would honestly just suck. So then you're gonna castle this off, that way no one can push you from armory and you're completely safe. So now that you're completely boxed in, you have the hatch to completely look over B, but that's just not enough angles, say if they wanted to plant A or by the window here. So you're gonna want to make sure you have impacts, and you can easily put an impact hole here and completely watch by vending machine here. And this is actually a very common plant spot, so if they go to plant here, you can easily shoot them off. Now the other thing is, how am I gonna cover A from up here? Well, you're gonna want to have a couple more impacts. So you're gonna want to impact here. I usually get one of my friends to impact right here, and we completely open up the floor here so we can completely watch bathroom. Then we usually get one of our teammates either playing like an Ella Shoddy or something, and she usually sits like right there and then watches the door. That way, just in case we miss the guy in bathroom, she'll be able to get him, and then we can completely defend bathroom from upstairs. So now we have all the angles here, we have the angle there, we can completely watch hatch, and it's so hard for them to plant, and honestly extremely easy for us to win as long as we defend upstairs right. And if you even want some more angles, you can also open up the floor right here and watch the whole entire hallway going down this corridor here. So that's one of the easiest ways to defend bathroom and tellers, and some of the best angles to do it with. I just wanted to show you guys this because I really don't see enough people going this objective, and actually this is one of my all-time favorite objectives on this map is bathroom and tellers. I like to go here because not enough attackers expect it, so they usually don't pick the right operators to attack this objective. Okay, now this next thing I want to show you guys is one of my all-time favorite runouts when you're holding custom inspections. So most of the attackers are going to be planting right under this window. They're going to hop in the window and plant right here, and then they're going to hop right back out and usually hold angles right here to make sure no one can rotate through here and no one can jump out this window and kill them. Now, for most defenders I know, when they plant here, some of them really don't know how to take this room back, because some of them try to push this and then they'll just die by the guy sitting outside the window, which is really dumb. As a defender, what you're going to want to do if they get the plant down there is you're going to want to go out to CC. Now, usually when I hold this room, I'm sitting in CC the whole entire round, and I have this hatch open, and I'm holding the hatch. But when they get the plant off in A, the one thing you're going to want to do is tear down this door and go for a jump out here. When you jump out here, you can see everybody sitting by this yellow truck. Usually you have a guy, you know, down here or something you can kill and get an easy kill right here. Then you can hop in and kill whoever's in here if someone is in here. I actually got like a clip a couple videos back of me getting like a 1v3, jumping out from above there, killing 2 guys outside, jumping in the window and killing the guy who just planted a diffuser, and I was able to defuse and win the round. So that's one of the best things to do, especially if they plant there, is just to jump out from above. But one thing I would suggest before you jump out is to bait your teammate and tell him to jump out first, because sometimes they do expect that jump out. So if they do, they're gonna shoot your teammate, then they're going to be right down focused on the doors again and not expect a second jump out, you know, 10 seconds later. So that's one of the best ways to take this objective back if they have already planted a diffuser in A. Well, that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned from the stuff I showed you. Now, I guarantee if you use some of these angles and tactics, you will have a much better chance of winning the match. If you guys want me to continue the series of to become a champion and show you my favorite things to do on other maps, then hit that like button and let me know what you guys would like to see in the comments. And alright, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Jovial, if I get a clip, you can clip it and put it in your video.
Deal.
And your clip, so put it in a video.
Oh, I clutched up a 1v4 like 2 days ago, so I can give you that.
Deal, you better get a clip. No, it has to be from today. It has to be the most epic clip I've ever seen in my life, dude. Like on a scale of 1 to oh my god, that was the best clip ever, it needs to be oh my god, that was the best clip ever.
That's a headshot.
I just
Good
received
clip,
your
good
photo.
clip.
My...
He just
That's
hit
a
the most insane
headshot.
clip.
Yeah, it was a headshot. He got you real good with it too.
Well, that's going in a video. How about that?
No, it's not. Nope.